sense of a real and ultimate fact? Theravada. It is not. Puggalakathā. Did the Exalted One say, there is the person who works for his own good? And is material quality known in the sense of a real and ultimate fact? Theravada. Yes. Puggalakathā. Is material quality one thing and the person another? Theravada. Nay, that cannot be truly said. Puggalakathā. Acknowledge this rejoinder. If the Exalted One said, there is the person who works for his own good, and if material quality be known in the sense of a real and ultimate fact, then indeed, good sir, you should also have admitted that material quality and the person are two distinct things. You are wrong in admitting the truth of the former statement while you deny that of the latter. If material quality and person are not two distinct facts, then neither can you also say that the Exalted One predicated anything concerning a person. Your position is false. 75-129 The controversy is now repeated with the successive substitution of each of the real and ultimate facts named in 1873 for material quality. Comparison with other realities continued by way of analogy. 130 Theravada. Material quality is, you have admitted, known as a real and ultimate fact. Feeling, too, is known as such. Now, is material quality one thing and feeling another? Puggalakathā. Yes. Theravada. Is the person known also in the sense of a real and ultimate fact, as material quality is known? Puggalakathā. Yes. Theravada. Then, is material quality one thing, person another thing? Puggalakathā. Nay, that cannot truly be admitted. Theravada. Acknowledge the refutation. If material quality and feeling are both known as real and ultimate facts, and yet are two different things, then analogously, if the person and material quality are both known as real and ultimate facts, they, good sir, can equally be two different things. Your position in admitting the first pair of propositions, but not the second pair, is false. If you cannot admit the second pair, neither should you have admitted the first pair. Your position is false. 131-133 The same argument is then applied to the case of each of the other three khandhas, substituted for feeling. 134 The permutations of the five aggregates khandhas are proceeded with as in 130, thus: material quality and feeling. The person and material quality are replaced by feeling and perception. The person and feeling. Next by feeling and the coefficients. The person and feeling. Next by feeling and consciousness. The person and feeling. After which perception, coefficients, and consciousness in their turn replace feeling. 135 Next, each of the 12 ayatanas, the 18 dhatu's, and the 22 indriyas is used in turn to illustrate the analogy, thus: organ of sight and organ of hearing. The person and organ of sight, etc. is the first grouping in the ayatana analogies, the last grouping in the indriya analogies being the controlling power of one who has come to know, and that of the coming to know. The person and the controlling power of one who has come to know. 136 Puggalakathā. Material quality is known you have admitted in the sense of a real and ultimate fact. Is material quality one thing, feeling another thing? Theravada. Yes. Puggalakathā. Was it said by the Exalted One, there is the person who works for his own good? And is material quality known in the sense of a real and ultimate fact? Theravada. Yes. Puggalakathā. Well then, is material quality one thing, the person another? Theravada. Nay, that cannot truly be said. Puggalakathā. Acknowledge the rejoinder. If material quality and feeling are known as real, ultimate facts, and are different things, then why are not the person a term used by the Exalted One. And material quality also two different things. Your position is false. You admit the truth of the first pair of propositions, but not that of the analogous second pair. If you deny the truth of the second pair, you should not admit the truth of the analogous first pair. The discourse may be completed as in 3:16. 137 The will. Kaka. Of all the other ultimate facts. Other khandhas, ayatanas, etc. Now revolves about this quotation, as it revolved in 131, 135. Comparison by the fourfold method. 138 Theravadin. Is the person known in the sense of a real and ultimate fact? Puggalakathā. Yes. Theravadin. I. Is material quality the person? Puggalakathā. Nay, that cannot truly be said. Theravadin. Acknowledge the refutation. If the former proposition is true, you should also, good sir, have admitted the latter. If you cannot affirm that material quality is the person, neither should you have admitted that the person is known in the sense of a real and ultimate fact. Your position is false. 139 Theravadin. You admit the former proposition. 2. Now, is the person known as being in material quality? 3. Is it known as being apart from material quality? 4. Is material quality known as being in the person? Puggalakathā. Nay, that cannot truly be said. Theravadin. Acknowledge the refutation. If the person is indeed known in the sense of a real and ultimate fact, then, good sir, you should also have admitted one of these other three propositions. Your position is false. If you cannot admit any one of those three propositions as to where or how the person is known, then indeed, good sir, you should not assent to the original proposition. That the person is known in the sense of a real and ultimate fact. 140-141 The will is then turned for all the remaining real and ultimate facts in relation to person. Is feeling the person? Is the person, in feeling? Apart from feeling? Is feeling, in the person? Is the organ of sight the person? And so on. 142 Puggalakathā. Is the person not known in the sense of a real and ultimate fact? Theravadin. It is not so known. Puggalakathā. I. Is material quality the person? Theravadin. Nay, that cannot truly be admitted. Puggalakathā. Acknowledge the rejoinder. If the person is not so known as you state, then you should have admitted that material quality and person are the same. If you cannot admit the latter proposition, neither can you assert the former. 143 Puggalakathā. Is the person not known in the sense of a real and ultimate fact? Theravadin. It is not so known. Puggalakathā. 2. Is the person known as being in material quality? 3. Or as being apart from material quality? 4. Or is material quality known as being in the person? Theravadin. Nay, that cannot truly be admitted. Puggalakathā. Acknowledge the rejoinder. If the person is not known in the sense of a real and ultimate fact, then, good sir, you should admit that it is known in association with material quality as advanced in the other propositions. If one of these cannot be admitted, neither should you have asserted the first proposition. This and the preceding paragraph may be completed as in 3:16. The will is then turned as indicated in 140, 141. Associated characteristics. 146 Theravadin. Is the person known in the sense of a real and ultimate fact? Puggalakathā. Yes. Theravadin. Is the person related, or is it absolute? Is the person conditioned, or is it unconditioned? Is it eternal? Or is it temporal? Has it external features? Or is it without any? Puggalakathā. Nay, these things cannot truly be predicated about it. Continue as in 1. Acknowledge the refutation, etc. 147 Puggalakathā. Is the person unknown in the sense of a real and ultimate fact? Theravada. It is. Puggalakathā. Was it said by the Exalted One? There is the person who works for his own good? Theravada. Yes. Puggalakathā. Is the person related, or is it absolute? Conditioned or unconditioned? Eternal or temporal? With the marks or without them? Theravada. Nay, these things cannot truly be predicated about it. Puggalakathā. Acknowledge, etc. Complete as in 2 and in 3, 16. To clear the meaning of the terms. 148 Theravada. Is the person known, and conversely, is that which is known the person? Puggalakathā. The person is known. Conversely, of that which is known some is person, some is not person. Theravada. Do you admit this with respect to the subject also? Of that which is person, is some known and some not known? Puggalakathā. Nay, that cannot truly be said. Continue as before. 149 Theravada. Does person mean a reality and conversely? Puggalakathā. Person is a reality. Conversely, reality means in part person, in part not person. Theravada. Do you admit this with respect to the subject also? That person means in part reality, in part non-reality? Puggalakathā. Nay, that cannot truly be said. 150 Theravada. Does the person exist, and conversely?